Hey, this is Jeremy Burgess, the Detroit Market Expert, and welcome to my video on free real estate training. So if you don't want to watch this, you just want the free real estate training, I'm going to go ahead and put the link up to the playlist. But I want to explain why I was doing this and why I think it's important. First of all, I'm incredibly concerned and have been for quite some time, and I get more and more concerned every single year. I'm looking at the state of our government. I'm looking at how corporations treat individuals, how courts treat individuals, and incredibly disturbed by our trade policies as a nation, by declining wages, and the slow and continued erosion of the middle class, and the gap between the rich and the poor. Now, I'm not some sort of social justice warrior. Obviously, I believe in the individuals of the rights of the individual, but I'm not out there crusading or anything like that. What I'm concerned about is primarily people's ability to take care of themselves day to day, which most of you guys have covered, but I'm more concerned about the future, primarily your retirement. And I'm probably going to do some more videos on this, but it really disturbs me when I look at the stuff that happens in the stock market. You know, the Enrons, the dot-com boom, all that stuff, our monetary policy, and it really puts somebody who's been traditionally raised, put through public schools, high school, and gone through college, really seriously at a disadvantage. I mean, they've already stolen 97% of Social Security. I'm just deeply concerned about this. I've looked into a lot of ways to do this. I looked at briefly for like 3 or 4 months of putting together a seminar. You know, that's a lot of work. I'd have to charge a lot of money, and I only would be affecting a certain amount of people, and not a lot of money in it for me either. Which I'm not saying that's not my goal, but when I'm trading time, I want to get this out to as many people as possible. I did start a local real estate investment group, and that has affected a lot of people. I got a lot of positive feedback, but 2012 is really the year I want to do more. And fortunately, even though I have a YouTube account that I've primarily used for my other business, I do have a lot of subscribers. I have tens of thousands of hits on video. And I came up, like, if I just put these, 3 to 5, 30 minutes an hour videos a week onto YouTube, I mean, there's 800 million people on YouTube. And that seems, right now, at least for where I'm at in my life and my goals, I could reach the greatest number of people. I am never going to charge for this information. My goal is 3 to 5 videos a week for at least the next year, possibly for the next 2 to 3 years, until I feel like I've covered everything adequately enough. Now, I will say this is not a replacement for doing your own research, for reading books, for going to seminars. Some seminars are good, some seminars are bad, and I'm not really going to get into that. That's not the intention of this video. And it's certainly not a replacement for a mentor. That's the single most important thing you can do. And you're going to have several mentors throughout your life, just like you've had in your current life. You know, a teacher that affected you a lot, a high school coach that affected you a lot, maybe a professor in college, a family member who had a lot of influence on your decisions and helped you, get through life. Mentors are essential. This is not a replacement. The purpose of this is a free, highly accessible information that is going to be as detailed as I can make it, and as relevant currently in the current financial times as I could possibly make it. And it's also going to show a lot about what I do and how I do it, and it's certainly going to be biased, and you're going to see that. I'm primarily a cash flow guy, and I absolutely hate leverage and financing. So it's definitely going to be skewed and biased, but this is something that's really important to me. I want to get out to as many people as possible, and this is the most time-effective way and biggest platform for me to do it, with the smallest amount of time invested, and also impacting the greatest number of people. So that being said, I do have some videos already up. I'm going to go and, up here, I'm going to go and put the free real estate training series. This is just for everybody. I also have Detroit Investor TV if you're just curious about what I've done. There's some good information there. It's a lot more market specific. I have a lot of videos I've done for my real estate investment group, Renegade Detroit Investors. Go ahead and put that link here. And yeah, check it out. Go ahead and sub me. And I'm breaking it down into playlists in case you don't want to watch the other stuff, which I completely understand. I don't feel like going out and starting a whole nother separate channel. This is a real estate related channel, mostly to do with Detroit, but we're going to change that. We're going to put out some free real estate training. If you have some requests, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Before you do, go ahead and check the video. I think as I'm doing this, I only have 2 up. But I'm going to do 3 to 5 a week. So in a short period of time, there's going to be a lot of information up. I'm certainly going to do my best to, when I shoot the video, to cover as much as possible. But I'm human. I may forget some stuff, leave some stuff out. If you have questions or requests, go ahead and put them in the comments on this video. If you have questions about a specific video on the playlist, go ahead and put it in the comments. I usually don't get to them same day, but generally within 2 to 4 days, I'll see them if YouTube's playing nice. Sometimes, they're supposed to notify you of all comments, and I found that's not always the case. But I'm certainly going to do my best. Anyway, share this with as many people as possible as well. Please do. If you're as concerned about our country's future, especially, I'm mostly speaking about the middle class, and also elevating poor people. We need to approach things a lot differently, and I'm a huge advocate of personal control of not just your day job, but also of your retirement, and having as much control and influence over that as possible. And it really disturbs me the way corporations, the government right now are kind of just shafting the little guy right and left, and it's the little guy who really can't afford to start over. It's the grandma who had to go back to work, and she's working at the airport now because Enron stole all her money. I mean, nobody helped her out. Yes, that's life. Shit happens. But we've kind of been sold a bill of goods. But anyway, hope you find this helpful. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, go and leave them below. I'm Jeremy Burgess, Detroit Market Expert, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Share.